Ain't got no home or no place to roam. Ain't got no home or no place to roam.
Charitable acts are not the role of the federal government. And if you read through statements, you look at Grover Cleveland, and Grover Cleveland is my favorite president. That is, Grover Cleveland vetoed more bills than all of the presidents that came before him. And he often would write, it is not in the Constitution. And to give you an idea how charity is not in the Constitution, let me just, and I have all these quotes on my website, if you ever get WalterEWilliams.com to look at the quotes of our founders. James Madison, let me go back. In 1792, Congress appropriated $15,000 to help some French refugees. James Madison stood on the floor of the House irate, and he said, and I'm virtually quoting him, and James Madison is the acknowledged father of the Constitution. He stood on the floor of the House irate, and he said, "I cannot undertake to lay my finger on that article in the Constitution that authorizes Congress to spend the money of their constituents for the purposes of benevolence." Now, if you look at the federal budget today, the 2/3 of it, perhaps more, is for the purposes of benevolence. I'm talking about Medicare, prescription drugs, welfare, business handouts, college student handouts, aid to higher education, and all this stuff is for the purposes of benevolence. And the founders of our nation, they're probably rolling over in their graves looking at how we have destroyed the Constitution. Now, of course, the founders gave us Article 5 to amend the Constitution, but I would like for somebody to tell me whether the Constitution has been amended to permit Congress to take the money of one American and give it to another American to whom it does not belong. I have not seen that amendment to the United States Constitution, and we'll be back with your calls